Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss the English summary of the poem Postcard from Kashmir by Agha Shahid Ali in the text, literature and as identity in the third semester common course syllabus in MGU University. So let's move on to the poem. Let's read it. Postcard from Kashmir. Kashmir shrinks into my mailbox. My home, a neat 4 by 6 inches. I always loved neatness. Now I hold the half-inch Himalayas in my hand. This is home, and this is the closest I will ever be to home. When I return, the colors won't be so brilliant. The Jalam's water so clean, so ultramarine, my love so overexposed, and my memory will be a little out of focus. In it, a giant negative, black and white, still undeveloped. So that's the poem. I'm not explaining it anymore, but let's discuss some important points from the poem and let's see the summary of the poem. So, here are some important points from the poem which can be included in writing an essay from this poem. So, let's look. The long-standing friction between India and Pakistan for the possession of Kashmir has caused immense political conflict and chaos in the region. The dispute itself has been reason for many Kashmiris to migrate to faraway countries. In Postcard from Kashmir, the speaker, who is an immigrant in a Western country, receives a postcard from what used to be home. The image on the postcard takes him back to the good old days in Kashmir. Though the speaker of the poem is geographically distant from the territory of Kashmir, the very spirit of Kashmir is encapsulated in the postcard he receives. The poem unveils the beauty of the region on the one hand and its violence ridden reality on the other. This poem exposes the feelings of the poet while he is thinking of his homeland from his immigrant country, America. The dispute between India and Pakistan has made the beautiful land a hotbed of trouble. The old Kashmir is no more. The poet is lamenting the plight of his homeland. So let's read the summary of the poem. The letter from Kashmir contains all about Kashmir in the space of 6 inches by 4, which is the size of a postcard. The poet always loved neatness. The poet is a man who loved neatness. Now, the half-inch stamp on the letter is a neat miniature of the high Himalayas. So, there is the picture of Himalayas in the postcard. That is in the stamp. The stamp is the picture of Himalayas. This letter is his homeland. The letter brings him close to his homeland. So when the poet receives this postcard, this letter, he thinks of his homeland Kashmir. He recollects all his memories, and he sees the postcard or the letter itself as his homeland. When he pays another visit, the scenes in Kashmir will not be so brilliant as in the letter. The water of Jhelum will not be so clean, so brilliant blue. So he is lamenting, he is worrying that if he get a chance to return to his homeland, he says that the ultramarine color of those Jhelum waters will not be that much like the past old days. Those beautiful scenes, those beautiful moments or memories that he has in mind, it will not be like it anymore. Those scenes in Kashmir will not be so brilliant like it was in the past. He is sharing his worries about his homeland The letter is as bright as an overexposed photograph of his beloved Kashmir, but his memory of Kashmir is as dim as an out of focus picture or a giant negative of a picture in black and white that remains still undeveloped. So it's been a long time. The poet reached America, and he misses Kashmir so much, and it's been a long time he returned to his homeland. So he couldn't find a clear picture of his homeland. His memories became unclear, vague, so he couldn't recollect all those memories very clearly. So he says saying that his memory of Kashmir is now like a dim and out of focus picture, which is a giant negative image in black and white, which remains still undeveloped. So, this is what the poet says about his homeland. Um, Postcard from Kashmir. This poem is about the memories of a poet of a poet about his homeland, Kashmir, and he recollects those memories when he receives a letter or a postcard from his homeland when he is staying in America, an immigrant country. So this is all about the poem. Thank you. Thanks for watching.